gymnastics. As far as the wrestling did, what I did was I intimidated a lot of people because I didn't give a
big gold and a billfold, so swole that I can't get the
Brenda Britton leading her main man, and that is hustler Rip Rogers, a California-born and bred man, adorned in quite a robe, Coach. But Rip Rogers, you better be real serious because you're going up against, if not the toughest man that I have ever seen in the ring, one of the toughest, none other than Chief Wahoo McDaniel. What a test. And, you know, Ric Flair must be a worried champion because he has just increased that bounty to $20,000. So Wahoo McDaniel has constantly got to be looking over his shoulder, Coach, because you never know who's going to turn on him. And I don't know if this Rip Rogers intends to collect that bounty, but he has an impressive record so far in United States class wrestling, Coach.
Well, it's true, but after all, anybody can use $20,000. I don't care who it is. And yes, he does have to look over his shoulder, and he'll be looking over his shoulder on Monday night down there in Naples. He'll be looking over his shoulder every place he goes, including Fort Myers on June the 8th. So, Wahoo's got two people he has to watch out for here right now. He's got the lovely, as you were saying, Brenda Britton, or whatever her name is, and his opponent, the hustler, Rip Rogers, who comes in with a very strong reputation. A side headlock, almost a front headlock, employed by Chief Wahoo McDaniel, and the guy is weighing about 260 pounds, so Rogers knows where he's coming from right now. His head is caught in a vice, taking away a lot of your offensive thoughts. Right now, your thoughts go to, hey, how can I get out of here? I'm in a lot of trouble. You may come in with an offensive plan, but sometimes when you find the strength of your opponent, it's very surprising that things change around.
And Wahoo McDaniels is nobody's fool, and he's constantly going to keep an eye on Brenda Britton. That, of course, takes away a little concentration from Wahoo McDaniels. Wahoo McDaniels, however, is a master of self-preservation, and he's got to be with $20,000 on his head. You know, that's more of a bounty that were on some of the great outlaws in our western United States in the early 1900s, Coach, and that's a lot of money for somebody to collect. Wahoo McDaniels taking Rick Rogers down. Hasn't been an armbar, standing armbar in the center of the ring right now.
Well, an arm stretch and twist given over to a vertical arm stretch by Wahoo McDaniels. And Mr. Rogers finding himself in a bit of trouble when it comes down to the basics of wrestling right now. Standing top wrist lock by Wahoo McDaniels, and Rogers escaped by pulling the hair, and now he has Wahoo in a vertical bar of some type. And it looks as if we may not get this match all the way in, with just a few seconds remaining on airtime.
You Nassau fans, Saturday, June the 1st, look for Bubba Douglas down there, and also Blackjack Mulligan, Percival Pringle III's first appearance in Nassau.
And the action continues right now as both men testing each other out. Very equal in ability. And if we don't get a chance to finish the match, we want to say so long. See you next week on United States Class Wrestling.
Yeah, big gold and a billfold, so swole that I can't get the shit closed. So I money fold and rubber band wrap, and when it pop.